And then I was just like, Hanyo, drag me into a party clear. I know what the fuck I'm doing, please.
Oh
And then
yeah,
we cleared.
me,
And then I
you,
got
me,
my
and
site.
Picaro went into Party Finder. I don't remember what day it was, but it was like easy clear, like no problem.
I think we only had like
that's literally what happened with P3 also. We literally got it clear in like one pull when we went into Party Finder.
Yeah, I was
like
It's crazy.
kind of
Very
I'm
lucky.
like, what is it?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
P3 was weird. It was a bad time for everyone involved.
That's also when I was flexing from Sage to stinking Astrologist because Astrologist was just too good in that fight.
Oh yeah.
I had a static in North America for the last tier. My free company that I'm in, and my static basically disbanded because of P3S. And I was
Yeah.
like,
We honestly disbanded about
no.
3 different times in P3, but somehow managed to get everyone back.
And like it was just a sunk cost fallacy mode thing where we were all just kind of like it'd be too hard to reform an entire static at this point, and I'm like, and I didn't know enough people that I didn't already make one with.
I actually liked P3S. I think it's a fun fight. Like there's
It's
I
mechanically
cleared
wise,
as a I cleared as a tank. I think it's a fun fight as a tank. So, but
Other than tethers.
yeah, tethers suck. Tethers
it depends. Like, I mean, in Party Finder, yeah, if people don't know where to actually go and like make the tank life easier, sure. But
there's always one ninja just right up in there, and I'm just like, come on, man, please.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some with those tethers made
that's
half our
actually pretty
tank stinking DC out of nowhere. Every time a tank would touch that tether, they would just DC, and we would be like, well.
Oh, damn.
But like I learned that fight twice. I learned it as a tank, I learned it as a DPS just to like make sure we could flex for Party Finder and stuff like that. And it is a fun fight as a tank. Because it definitely is like it's positioning heavy, and it just like it feels nice when you can get like those good uptime positions for everyone and stuff like that.
You get to blow up that black mage who's just sitting next to you too close, and you're just like
I'm gonna fucking do it. No, that one black mage that won with us is actually pretty cracked. It was actually kind of crazy. He's just like, yeah, whatever you do, don't move. I'm just gonna place these right here. Sir?
I didn't play Black Mage last year at all. I played Scholar and then I played Paladin and Machinist. Well, I was basically flexing a lot of the time, but I think P3S I cleared with a Scholar first time. Then I switched to Paladin because our setup changed a bit.
I'm like, yeah, 3. We just ran into friction with old members, and then I ended up swapping to DPS so another could swap to tank, so we could swap another person from DPS to
But, I mean,
sounds familiar.
Yeah, because Arrow switched to tank, and then our other person also was a white mage main. Yeah.
Yep, he swapped to white mage. You were still on Sage, and then I swapped to Reaper. I was gonna play Samurai, but Samurai wasn't doing too good, so I opted to just learn Reaper.
I was like, yeah, that's when Samurai got murked.
God, it irks me. They killed my boy.
That was before they got all the crit buffs and stuff, so they're actually decent.
Like, it still doesn't play too terribly far from where it played before, but it's just like, I just wish they took the full plunge and just killed the gauge. Like,
I was like, yeah.
The Kenki gauge is worthless. Like, there's no point of having it now. Like, it's literally just for Shinten, and that's it. Shinten and the gap closer, but the gap closer shouldn't be on Kenki anyways.
And you don't actually need...
There's the 2-minute thing that for Kenki.
I was going to say, you don't actually need the gap closer anymore because you have full uptime anyway.
I was gonna say, yeah, in this tier even more so, yeah, like, there's no, like, there's maybe, like, the Yaten NB, like, kind of, like, thing if you need a filler and there's a mechanic coming up that allows it, but other than that, like, It's just, yeah, there's the Shinten gauge. They should have just honestly taken the full plunge, killed the gauge, and just like made like your Midares and Ikishoten like reduce charge of like Shinten and just give Shinten like 3 charges and just call it that. Like that would have been simpler. The whole ass gauge does
Yeah.
not need to be there now.
I'm kind of hopeful they will like actually have now room to expand it to something else, like 7.0.
Like, yeah, it just, I don't know, like,
Which
everyone,
we
like,
all
I get it
know.
getting rid of button blow, but, like, they got rid of the wrong button to get rid of button blow. Because, like, the skill floor for Samurai went down because of it.
Yeah, I think one thing that would be cool would be similar that Bard has, where you can do the spender move with 80 gauge, but if
Oh
you
yeah, the
spend it,
blast
if
arrow.
yeah, the blaster, if you use it at 100, it does more damage. So like a similar with Samurai with
Oh, like, if they could,
Genki
like,
gauge.
yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Like, your
Like a
Shintens would be
second hit,
stronger.
like a.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, we all
if
know they're just
there's
gonna
a
put something on the end of Ominami Kiri because they don't want button bloat.
yeah, but like something that you can make a choice that okay, it's more optimal now to actually spend it immediately because of downtime or whatever comes or because of
Yeah,
the
so instead
time
of,
of the
like,
boss. But
So
you would
instead of, like,
optimally
300
always
buttons-
want to use it at 100 gauge
Because
or
yeah,
something
Bard,
like
you
that.
always
cool.
get 2 in a 2-minute window. You get your 81 and then get your 101 at the 2-minute window.
I'm like,
Yeah.
how would you? I'm like, I guess what you would scale the potency of Shinten to be like the amount of Kenki gauge, and then that would actually reduce the amount of buttons that you have to constantly press with Samurai. Because like if
Yeah,
if
yeah.
Shinten scaled with the amount of Kenki that you used when you press the button, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. That would severely.
I
Yeah.
mean, but that also removes a lot of your weaving.
Good.
Yeah,
Which,
some
for
people
Samurai,
might
I'll
not
take
like that. Some people might not like that, but I would say it would be more interesting because you have to actually think like, do I use it now or do I use it actually optimally or like depending on
like-
the fight you would want to use it earlier or whatever.
like you'd have to use it if you wanted, like, say if you wanted it to like make sure you didn't overcap on gauge, you'd have to use it suboptimally, like maybe at a lower potency, at like say 25 or something, or you'd have to hog a Kude to give you that last little bit to fit it into. That actually would be kind of cool. That would definitely open up some like really cool like fight tech.
You know what all the classes are turning to is going to be 1, 2, 3 like Summoner.
I mean,
Summoner doesn't
Samurai
even
is
have a
already
1, 2, 3. It's 1.
Exactly. I mean, you kind of do. You have 1,
It's
1, 2, and you
1 2 1 2.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, Bahamut, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I guess before Aqua gets back, I'm gonna just be real quick.
She literally just came back.
Never mind, I
Be
can
like
hold
that.
it until we get into phase 2.
Joke's on you.
Literally the second I got them.
Joke's on you. We ain't getting to phase 2.
Aw, that just made me sad.
Good. Got him.
You banging your toes on stuff?
No.
Use that for your living dead.
I'm not the
Manipulation.
What?
Oh.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this.
Oh my god, doing this fight, White Mage Scholar combo is actually cancers.
I think he just had a scholar who didn't know how to play scholar.
Oh yeah, I definitely had a scholar who didn't know how to play scholar, but then the other scholar was a little better, but it was still bad. Like I still.
I mean, it's just Scholar doesn't have the mitigation Sage does, so it feels like a lot more damage.
Oh, it was so bad for the one who didn't even they didn't even pre-pull shield. I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
What are we doing, Stack?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks, Aqua.
I mean,
I literally
Oh
just
my
followed
God.
where she went. I was like, I don't know
I was
what's
like,
going on.
I was hoping you were going to just stack on me, because otherwise I was going to be like, I'm dead.